What's going on, guys? It's Kyle again with DTOM Knives and Gear, and today I have a package. This package is sent by the second best Kyle in this community, Kyle J. Lamfair, aka Red Wolf EDC, another YouTuber. You've heard his name before. He has sent me some knives and sent him some knives. Just a really good friend. The guy is a 6'8" ginger beast. Him and Kevin crack me up, Lefty EDC. They crack me up because they go back and forth as us guys do, and it's just so funny because those guys are way wittier than I am, and so it's really, really enjoyable to watch those two go back and forth. So cool. So anyway, this is from him. Thank you, sir, for sending it along. We are going to be using this ADV rifle for our unboxing knife today, and just so we can see, USPS does an excellent job of taking care of their packages. Yeah, you know how I feel about that. Let's get into it. All right, we have one pouch, but I'm pretty sure there are two knives in this pouch. We have an ADV pouch, which one of these is an ADV. All right, so first the ADV. Oh. You talk about polarizing. You talk about different. You're like, show us, show us. This is the Andre DeViller ADV Alpha. Look at this beautiful piece of machinery. That's what this looks like. It looks like a machine in my hand. I've had the Pit Boss 2. I've had a couple of others, but this one he sent me a picture on the table and he's like, yeah, just see what you like. And I was like, holy crap, that Alpha looks badass. So, yep, it's a flipper, but it also has a hole. Let's see how it does with the hole, because that's my thing, right? Ooh, that's a heavy blade. Look at that blade. Look at that freaking beast of a blade. All right, it is a button lock, obviously. I'm sitting here trying to do the frame lock. Oh, I love a button lock, guys. You guys know that. This one does have a safety, which I'm not a fan of, but just like on the Pit Boss, very tactile. So if I'm going to have one, I'd rather have it there. Look at the button for the release of the blade. How freaking awesome is that? With it is inlaid with this beautiful carbon fiber on the inlays there and on the button. Just freaking amazing, amazing work. Of course, Andre DeViller is out of South Africa. South African designer and maker. Really nice, cool looking pocket clip that does sit pretty damn deep. Carry. Oh man, you're talking about something that's fun. You've got a big old blade here, you know, that you can do the reverse flick with. Let's try the flipper. Just like on every other flipper, button lock flipper, you really have to give it some gas to let it go down, but it's not bad compared to the Spartan Payless. I would say definitely the Alpha is much better on the flipping action than the Payless. The Payless I love because of the thumb stud action. But yeah, I would definitely say that the flipper is better on this guy than on the Payless. God, money. It just surprises me every time I flip this guy and look at this huge blade that is being sucked into this handle. It's almost like the blade surprises you every single time you flip it, because you're looking at this, and you're like, wow, yeah, and then boom, you get this huge blade. Now this one does have a recurve, pretty deep recurve there, and then comes up to this all belly, nice swedge on it. I'm pretty sure this is S35VN. Yeah, S35VN on the blade steel. Golly, it is a beast of a knife. Oh, ergonomically, Andre DeViller must be a big guy. I've never really seen him, even what he looks like. He's got to be a big guy. I know I've seen him. I couldn't picture him or take him out of a lineup. You know, I couldn't pick him out because I've seen him on Instagram. But ergonomically, this thing fits like a glove, but it is very one-directional. You've got to have certain hand size for this, I do believe, to be comfortable. If you've got smaller hands, I don't think it would work. But for me, kind of like the Evolution 1.0, it really does feel amazing. There is no choking up on this guy, but you have the jimping. Thumb lands on the jimping like there. Nice jimping, not too aggressive. I really dig the way he does the holes, this gear pattern looking thing. It's just different. The guy is like an artist when he does his designs. I really enjoy his designs. And I've got a new friend of mine named Tom that I've sold a couple of knives to, and we've been talking here a lot lately, who is a big fan of Andre de Villers. So I can't wait for him to be able to see this. I don't think he has an Alpha. I think he has a Pit Boss, but I could be mistaken. But yeah, I'm a huge fan. So anyways, really looking forward to getting this in the pocket. Thank you, Mr. Kyle Lamfield. Big old beast fitting for the DTOM Knives and Gear channel. Now, the next one. The next one I don't really know much about, other than I have had a knife called the Invictus on the channel, which was a ProTech out-the-side auto. This one is the real Invictus with thumb studs. Whoa. Okay. So I had my finger on the lock bar there, but it's not that. It is actually got a pretty strong detent on this guy. Look at this. I love the Invictus as far as the blade shape. I wasn't really, if I was going to have an out-the-side auto, that wasn't the one I was going to pick. But the fact that I've now been able to handle the manual version, that's the version that I really wanted to check out. This one is amazing. Look at these thumb studs. I'm not sure what kind of ball that is, if that's a ceramic ball that's pressed in there. Really, really cool. The one thing that this thing has going for it that a lot of people were excited about, and I'm not even sure if I'm going to be able to pronounce this right, Terravantium steel. I don't know much about this steel. It's been kind of a rave, you know, a niche here lately, and it's not hard to, or it's not easy to get. There's not many knives that actually offer this steel. So this is, you know, Kyle Lamfield uses his knives, okay? He is a user. He watches videos, guys. Go check him out. The guy doesn't care. He has, you know, thousands of dollars worth of knives and multiple $1,000 custom knives that he throws at walls. So if that's the kind of stuff you're interested in, go check out Red Wolf EDC. This one, I'm really stoked. I would much rather have this than the ProTech version any day of the week, just because autos are cool and they did a good job. But this design, I believe, is better as a manual operated knife. Very, very excited to put this in pocket and try it out. Look at the jimping on there. That's really cool and different. Just the little bit of cuts that's in there, not all the way. Kind of a crowned spine right up here with a little bit of a swoop. So if you are going to choke up, it looks like it has a choil, but it's not really a finger choil, at least not for me and my fat fingers. I mean, I can do this, but it doesn't feel very good. Like I'm really close to that edge. But on the backed up grip, very comfortable, very neutral. The pocket clip, 3D milled pocket clip, guys, very simple. I'm sure it works well. We will put it in pocket and find out. Definitely running on bearings. I mean, unless I'm crazy. Yeah, it's running on bearings. So really cool green G10. I'm a huge fan of this green color. All in all, very simple, but I am so excited about this blade steel. I get excited every time I see a fuller on a blade, but as you can see, it is totally covered up by the knife. So there is no middle finger flicking it with a fuller. Let's see if I can do it with the thumb studs. The detent seems very strong, so I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do this. Let's give it a shot. Ooh. Oh, damn it. Let's see if I can do it left-handed because I've got more room. Fingers on the lock bar, though. I really wish that I could, And maybe I'll get to the point to where I can. Yeah, see, now instead of doing it like I usually do with my finger right behind it, I use the meat of my finger and get it out like that. It's doable. Not as intuitive and not as fun as doing it the other way, but I can do it. So I'm okay. Crying averted. I'm not going to cry because I can do it. I just got to get used to it that way. But I am super stoked. I don't know much about the designer or anything like that. All I know is I've seen this knife and I really wanted to check it out and say I had this knife on the channel because you don't see it very often. You just don't. Beautiful design. Kyle, you're the man. I really appreciate you, brother. So stay tuned for the full review of these two beautiful knives that you just don't see very often, that's a Kyle thing. He has all kind of stuff in his collection, and he's very gracious and willing to send them to people like me to do reviews on. So guys, thanks for stopping by. Stay safe in this crazy world that we are living in, and we will see you in the next one.